The sixth coaching rule I have broken is I do not just get all of my business knowledge from other coaches. As in, I don't always just, when I'm looking at my own investments and my own mentorship, I am not looking for something from somebody else's business that just plugs into mine. And yes, there is a time and a place for that, or a coach sharing a piece of technology where they're like, if you just do this, it's going to make your life so much easier. Perfect. I'm all here for those sorts of things. But I've never allowed myself just to stay in one lane. And I did this unconsciously when I was beginning. You know, I had my acting background, I'd done some speaking, I had a very sort of portfolio career up until I trained as a coach around 30. And I have always read lots of different things. I read lots of different publications. I'm looking at how food advertise themselves. I look at how different people work in different industries. I've always been a very curious person. And I think that what can happen is that sometimes people get really stuck in the lane that they are. Like, I need a point and press situation to get the result that person has got. So teach me what that is. And then they just kind of follow the system. And yes, there could be elements of those things, but ultimately what you want to do is to have it connect with you. It's that equivalent of, if you follow a fashion journalist who is, I don't know, in terms of my situation, like, she is a mum of two and she's in her 40s. If I go, great, she's an expert, she knows about clothes, and if I just replicate that wardrobe, there are probably going to be maybe some of the pieces that feel good or will work for my lifestyle, but also there'll be things like, well, that neckline doesn't work for me, or she is 6 inches taller than me, so that trouser is not going to work with that shoe, and all of these things. Be really mindful where you are getting information. Be really mindful about what it is that you need, and be open to alternatives, to learn, to think about where you could, I guess chefs do this as well. They might have their signature style, but then as they travel, they pick up little pieces from all over the world, wherever they might have been. If you want help and support with this, book one of my one-to-one sessions. I'll see you next time. Bye.